Prove me wrong. Self-respect is evident. You respect yourself, and there's proof that you respect yourself and take care of yourself based on a few things. And I'm gonna say the things are the way you dress, the way that you talk, the way that you speak to others, and the way that you think. In this world, when you talk to other people, you talk to them the way that you would want to be talked to yourself. And I know it doesn't seem that way, and I know it might not sound like it makes sense in itself, because if, like, let's say you get mad at somebody or they did something wrong with your order or something, like, let's say you at Taco Bell, they fuck up your order, and you start talking crazy to them because, like, it's not going right, that's an indictment on you. Because why are you so frustrated about some tacos or your order that you're gonna start talking crazy to another human being? That's not how it goes. That's not how you treat people. No matter what, it's a show of your character. Your character is how you act based on, like, regardless of how you feel. Like, I personally don't think you start disrespecting someone until you're disrespected. It's two criteria. You don't disrespect somebody until you're disrespected, and they're violating. And I know that those two things can, like, be taken subjectively, but honestly, I think in terms of disrespect, it could be the typical disrespect, something you don't like, but as long as they not saying nothing where they, like, threatening violence or harm, it kind of ultimately doesn't really matter. Because for somebody to start disrespecting you off some random bullshit, like, you kind of dealing with a retarded person. You gonna get mad at a retarded person? That's how I look at it, most of this shit. Like the reason I don't really get frustrated often, except for, like, certain things that ruin the future of the world, that's the only thing that could really make me mad. Like, when people disregard the world, like something that could end the world, that shit makes me so mad. But outside of that, I couldn't ignore so many things because it's kind of an ego thing. It's like, I'm so intelligent, I'm so knowledgeable, and I'm so good at so many things that when somebody, like, goes against me and they can't prove what they're saying, or I could tell they just are programmed and, like, streamlined from information that they done heard and they didn't really do any research, I kind of just pity them, and I'm like, oh, you're retarded. Like, it's automatic in my head. I don't even sit there and look at them like they're retarded and, like, say it actively, but it's like, oh, you're retarded. And then that's just part of what it is. So one of the biggest things I learned as I come through stuff, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, obviously I'm not perfect. I had just came back from my trip, and I learned that the thing I'm about to focus on the most out of everything is me working on my emotions, like my emotional regulation all together in terms of everything, and, like, treating other people's emotions the right way, like giving empathy towards their emotions, all that. But I just say all this to say, the way you treat people is how you treat yourself. And I bring up the emotional part because I'm gonna be honest, when I'm really working on myself and, like, grinding and leveling up and doing everything for myself, I don't give myself any leeway at all. Like, I always disregard the emotional part or whatever I'm saying. Like, it's like, fuck what you feeling, like, fuck what you thinking, like, that don't really matter. Are you gonna finish these last 3 reps, or are you gonna be a bitch? That's how I see it. I don't see it as, like, you gonna finish these last 3 reps, or you gonna do one more rep because you only feel like doing one more rep. You get what I'm saying? Because it makes everything more black or white, and that's how I see stuff. Because that's how I improve. Some of the things I do the best with is cutting stuff off cold turkey. If I have a problem with something, like a big issue, I'll just cut it cold turkey and I'll really get rid of it. And I'm learning, and it is a challenge. But I'm happy I have the foundation of that. But I'm learning that you just can't go through life dealing with people and just cutting stuff off cold turkey with everybody. Because honestly, a lot of people really don't work like that. And I've been working on being a leader. I'm not only trying to be a leader, but I am gonna have to, for one, lead my household. I've been working on that, obviously. I lead any of my friends, like when it's certain situation, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got all type of stuff. I'm the middleman for a good amount of things. I'm the COO of Name Tag Productions. It's all type of stuff. I've got to pull strings and get people together and connect everybody and all that type of stuff. And I've been learning that to properly do that, I'm gonna have to work with people on the emotional side. And that's a show of my character. Like, now you can see my character. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. It is what it is, because that's basically the opposite of what I was. But at the end of the day, the way I treat others is proof of how I treat myself. And that, I came to terms with that. I learned that that's some real shit. Like, the way I carry myself and is proof of how I see others. Like, I carry myself, I like to make sure I look presentable regardless. Like, I know there's a couple of these shits I didn't really have a cut, and I ain't gonna lie, I posted the video still because I had to get out, but those clips I have, like, I'm not even gonna post them. Like, I don't want people to go see that. I want it to where if you go watch that video and you see that, it's gonna be that era of what was going on, and I was just making sure I get that video out to get started. But I'm not finna keep doing that. Like, that's not how I'm coming. I don't appreciate that shit. Like, I need a damn cut. Why was I on this shit without a haircut, bro? I'm tripping. You don't go nowhere without looking a certain way. You gotta look a certain way, because that's what you conveying to people. That's how you see yourself. Like, you out without your hair done or without a haircut, like, at least sprucing it up however you gotta do it. Make it look presentable. I don't think I look presentable. I did what I had to do, so I respect it, but I'm not gonna keep doing that. I'm not doing that no more. That's not how you come. It's about how you show yourself off and how you respect yourself. It's about how the way you talk to people. Like, this is interesting right now. I'm psychoanalyzing myself, but personally, when I talk to people, I don't talk to people much unless they talk to me, and then I'll get the yapping because I'm real honest and I don't really care. But I know how to be an extrovert. Like, I know how to go talk to people because I'm not really nervous to talk to people. Sometimes I get jittery, like, oh, but I'll go do it for sure. All in all, what I'm saying is, when you talk to people, be confident. The confidence will show in your body language and it'll show in who you are, but the way you talk to people the way you talk to yourself is how you're going to talk to other people. And the way you act and operate in this world is how you're going to act and operate with other people. So I believe the way that people treat other people is based on how much they love themselves, respect themselves, and how they treat themselves. And that is a very important topic, and that is very important to know intrinsically and through yourself so you can be better, because you need to know that you are a reflection of the people around you. You yourself, because the law of attraction is real. You bring people to you that are like you. It just is what it is. If you ever go up in life or ever go down in life, that means you are declining or you are getting better. That's simply how it works. You cannot go against it. It's a law of the universe. I appreciate y'all. Hope you understand what I was saying. All in all, respect yourselves so you can respect others on some real shit. And if you see that you're disrespecting yourself, or if you see you disrespecting others, or not caring about how it looks and not caring about certain stuff, that means you do not care about yourself. So focus on yourself. It is you versus you always. Please remember that. I love you all. I appreciate all the comments, all the likes. I've been getting more discourse from some people I know about these videos. They like the way I'm talking, but it's like, sorry, it's my video. Love y'all. Like to see y'all comments. Y'all can share. I appreciate that. Love the new subscribers. Every single subscriber, every single view, every single like. Thank you for watching. Y'all be safe. Y'all stand tall and stay sexy.